Welcome
back
to
to another episode of the You Wouldn't Show. It's a podcast. We're headlining fucking, what's it called?
Lost Paradise.
Lost Paradise. If you didn't notice, we're in the little orange box where Fisher is.
We are.
We are. I know, I'm not joking.
There's about
I don't know how
50 artists.
I don't know how we scriggled our way in
Here's
there.
the thing. There's about 50 artists, and about 5 of them have their own orange box, and we're one of them
we're
for
one
some
of them.
fucking reason.
And we're fucking one of them. Royal Otis and shit are going. I think they're
doesn't have
pretty
an
big.
orange
They don't
box.
even have an orange box bar, but the old You Wouldn't podcast is fucking there in sparkles for everyone to see. And no, we're not DJing.
We're potting.
And if for whatever reason we have to DJ, if you want to listen to Zach Bryan, come along. Because that's all I'll do. I'll just put my fucking aux cord in. And I'll spin the fucking thing a little bit. And call me fucking Fred again.
This is... That's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
The greatest day of my life.
I'm losing it. That's going to be my mix. I actually do like Fisher.
So I want to hire a Sprinter van. That was Pat's idea.
Yeah, well, like, bro, they've full sent us a thing being like, who's your crew you're traveling with? Because, like, I think they've just sent us, like, the artist checklist.
Yeah,
So
we
it's
get a
like,
rider.
What do you want for your rider? Like, who's traveling with you? Like, you need to send in your checklist of everyone who's going to be with you as if we're going to have this big crew. So now we're kind of thinking, fuck it.
Let's roll in.
Maybe we just roll in with a fat crew and get, like, a Sprinter van and all turn up.
What do you think, how specific do you think I can go in the rider? Like, do you think I can go Doritos spicy nacho chips?
I'm going to ask for chicken nigiri sushi. From Randwick Sushi Train. You reckon that's fucked? If I order it specifically from Randwick Sushi Train? Because they're full of, like, what do you want? Like, food, drinks, everything. Like,
Let's do
I don't
our
think
rider
they
now.
realise that we're just fucking a couple tools and we're going to talk for a bit.
Let's do our rider now. Okay, chicken nigiri sushi.
Chicken nigiri sushi, please.
From
Randwick Sushi Train.
Okay,
Well,
mine-
that's not good for the list.
mine to start is Doritos spicy nacho flavor,
Yeah.
but I don't think they realize it's $12 a bag and you can only get it from certain Easy Marts.
Yeah, well, they'll do it.
Okay.
We're in the yellow, bro. Like, fucking
orange
they'll
box.
do it. Like, we're in the box.
Can I give another one? Blue M&Ms.
Yeah, crispy M&Ms, and I want them in the fridge, please.
No. The color blue M&Ms.
It's all blue M&Ms.
Yeah.
That's it. So they're gonna have to
I want them
pick,
to sort them
pick
out.
through bags.
What
All
about
right.
you?
I want 24 Sunkist no sugars in a can, please. I want 24 Sunkist no sugars, and I want some chicken tenderloins,
From where?
freshly baked out of the oven as soon as we arrive.
You know what I want? The chicken tender strips that we got from the Scots game when we went and watched Leo play.
No, they were chicken
Skewers.
chicken teriyaki skewers.
I want them.
and then
Can I get a twink to sit on? 3 twinks to sit on?
I want aircon.
100%.
We're not even going to get a room, bro. We're not even going to get a room. We're going to turn up. They're going to be like, what are you guys doing? And we're like, oh, we're from You Wouldn't. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, just sit out here for a bit. Like, you'll be on soon.
Oh, yeah, here's your
I
green
reckon.
room. It's 2 plastic chairs next to the fucking sick bay.
Yeah, that's what it'll be. There's be a bunch of cunts fucking overdosing next to us.
Cody will fucking be there off his head. If you check out his Instagram, Cody_Brian, it's just fucking festival photos of him minging out.
Yeah. Just pinging.
Pinging heavy, bro. 2 saucepans for eyes.
Anyway, we don't know many
Frisbee,
details
old
yet
frisbee
about
eyes.
Frisbee eyes. Fucking old dinner plates over here.
Dinner plates. Fucking Mr. Burns coming out of the fucking bush in fucking The Simpsons cunt. Radioactive.
Fuck.
well-
Anyway, so we're going to blow the whole budget on just getting like a
Stupid shit.
fucking limo there and shit.
We're gonna.
Maybe even a helicopter, eh?
We might even. I was even thinking we could put mics on and release an episode. The episode is us on the way to Lost. Could be interesting listening.
Not if we're in the back of a fucking Sprinter with 20 other cunts.
Yeah, I think we do that.
Could you imagine we just turn up? They would just be like, fuck you guys. Seriously. They're going to hate us.
Well, as someone who's, have you seen that very viral trend, the very demure, very cute,
Yeah, I don't know even that. I don't know what
I'm going to be
means.
doing that. I'm going to be rocking up to Perth tomorrow at the time of recording. Very cutesy, very standard for me. I'll be rocking up and I'll be oging, I guess. There's no other way to say it. I'm going by myself on a 5-hour flight.
Yeah, it's fucking just raw dog it, lad.
Raw dog the flight. And guess what?
You have to download Defending Jacob to watch on the flight. That's perfect.
I was thinking that, but I don't have anything to watch it on.
Borrow Brad's iPad.
I'm thinking I might buy an iPad.
You should, bro, because you travel and go on tour.
I need a new phone and a new laptop.
Well,
and
just do the
I might
bundle,
just
bro.
do the whole thing. Phone, iPad, laptop.
Yeah.
Be fucked.
Won't be fucked, mate. You've got like 500 grand in your bank.
Oh my God, it goes up every time.
Because you get brand deals every week, bro. It goes up. Have you seen his bank? It's
No,
500 G's,
no.
bro, and he can't afford a fucking iPad.
So we're going to Perth. I'm going to Perth. Now, I want to explain what the seat plan was on the plane, and you tell me if it was an international plane.
Okay.
It had 4 seats in the middle.
Yeah, international.
So I'm looking good.
Yeah, it's an Airbus. Does it say Airbus? As long as you're not a 74, it'll say on your ticket. You don't want a 747.
Okay.
You want an Airbus A380.
Okay, can I tell you what it is, Daddy? QF 643.
No, that's your flight number, you dumb cunt.
Yeah, but I'm in seat 32A. Should I check my emails maybe?
Yes, you dumb cunt. On the ticket, it'll say what aeroplane it is.
Okay. Well, it doesn't say on the ticket because I just read out you the ticket.
No, like on your booking confirmation. If it's got 4 in the middle, it's international. Domestic are just 3
I'm
either
so
side.
excited if it's international. That's actually kind of made it for me, to be honest. Oh, it doesn't really say, lad.
If it's got 4 in the middle, it's international.
Yeah.
Bro, try upgrade to business. Sometimes you can upgrade for like cheaper on the day, I think.
I think I'm looking at an Airbus.
Oh, you're chilling then, bro.
Have a little telly.
Yeah.
Wank.
You can have a wank.
Do you reckon I'd get in trouble if I really subtly wanked?
If you got caught, probably, yeah. But you just do it in the toilet.
You know what would be worse than wanking in your seat? Actually spoofing in it, and then you're just sitting there in your own cum.
Well, you go to the toilet, lad, and just let one rip.
I couldn't do that.
Why?
It's just fucked.
Why?
You did it 4 times on a flight once.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I did. I masturbated 4 times on my flight to America.
That's just fucked. What do you think of that, Kyle?
How long was the flight?
13 hours.
That's
13 and a
ridiculous.
bit, Sydney to LA.
That's 1 every 2 hours.
This is when like all my anxiety shit started, and I just got back from Bali, and I went to my doctor, and I was like, look, I'm leaving to America in 2 days, and he goes, look, there's not much I can do for you. And masturbating really calmed me down. So I was just so bored on the flight, and I was like, fuck it.
I couldn't even come 4 times in 13 hours.
Yeah, but I'm built different.
Like, I wouldn't want to.
I didn't want to either. By the 3rd one, it was a forceful thing to kill some time.
And did you wank to the same thing?
I went to nothing.
Oh,
There wasn't Wi-Fi on planes back then.
Did you put no photos or anything saved?
What? Who would I have saved in my
Like
camera roll?
people's Instagrams or a girlfriend?
Why would I save people's Instagram in my camera?
Because you're going on a long
wasn't
flight and you knew
planned
that you were
wank.
going to wank?
It wasn't planned. It wasn't preempted. It was spare of the moment. If it was a murder, it would be a rational decision.
Spur of the moment.
You know what I mean?
You know what? Can I tell you
And I
something?
did have a girlfriend at the time, so I didn't have other girls' Instagrams in my thing.
You're a loyal bro. Loyal bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Dome in Perth. I've heard great things.
What is it?
It's like our Gloria Jeans, but they've got like a caramello koala
What an
milkshake.
underwhelming fucking thing to go to.
No, Dome is
The
hectic.
equivalent of Gloria Jeans, if they still even exist.
I love it. I can't wait.
The Gloria Jeans, I'm pretty sure they're bankrupt.
Yeah, Oliver Brown's like the new thing now, I think.
So you want to go to something equivalent of saying they went bankrupt because it was
No, but it's just, I love like a big, like you get like the store-bought frozen brownie and like, I don't know, bro, I'm going to live it up. I'm staying at the Hyatt.
Or the Royal Hyatt.
Yeah.
Or the Grand Hyatt.
The Grand Hyatt.
That's good. That's good accom, bro. You went a bit splurge out.
No, guess what? That was the cheapest.
Really?
Yeah. You wouldn't think it, huh?
No. Well, it's meant to be really nice.
There's going to be a
Grand
gym
Hyatt.
there and a pool. I'm going to fucking do a little workout.
Yeah, that's mad.
Do my show.
Hopefully you get a nice fucking view.
Real talk or I'll be fucking pissed off.
Yeah.
Getting picked up at the airport by friend of the pod, Josh Garlop, who we've had on.
Kick it forward.
I'm excited, and I'm going to perform at honestly like the sickest venue
Yeah, it's a
I've
sick
ever
venue.
done. If
Sick
you want to
venue.
Google it, it's called the Rechabite Hall, and it seriously is like so cool.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
hectic.
tiered. There's 3 tiers, so it's like bottom level, then there's like a middle tier, then there's like a top tier. And you know, we sold it out a while ago, so
Well, I was just about
everyone,
to say, if you're in Perth and you didn't get tickets,
you can suck
That's
the
a big
fattest
fucking
horse
L.
cock because you took an L, but it looks mad.
That looks hectic.
And yeah, I'm keen. That's all.
So last episode, we kind of got onto the vibe that Kyle might have a little crush on Charlotte, right?
Which we joked about.
Because he came in really well dressed and stuff.
You should see him now, guys. He looks like absolute trash.
But the thing is, Kyle's come in today knowing Charlotte's not here in almost classified pajamas. He just hasn't given a
Hair's
fuck.
not done.
Hair's not done. His hair yesterday was really combed to the side. Obviously, we're recording 2 episodes back to back because Will's going away and I'm going away as well. Kyle's hair's not parted.
Maybe.
He's not dressing very nice. And I think that confirms a little bit.
Let's grill Kyle.
He also
right now
doesn't
for
have
Bad
his
Boys
headset on
2.
today, which I feel awful about.
Kyle,
Tobler's upped and taken his headset.
Yeah, I'm a bit pissed off.
do you have a
bit
crush
annoyed.
on my sister?
No, I don't have a crush on your sister.
Why not? You don't think she's pretty? You think
I
she's
think
awful?
she's
You think
very
she's
pretty,
ugly? So
but I
Kyle
don't
thinks
have
my
a crush
sister's
on your
ugly.
sister.
Wow.
You think my sister's hideous? Wow.
No.
So you think she's pretty?
She's very pretty.
What the fuck, mate? That's my
bro.
sister.
That's his sister. I wouldn't.
No, it's unwinnable. No. So why don't you have a crush on her then?
I don't know, mate.
Because I think she's a catch. I think she's a real catch.
Yeah, she's lovely.
Not lovely enough to have a crush on though.
That's fine. You think she's trash, and that's cool. I'll remember that. I'm going to call her up and say, Kyle thinks you think.
If she was like, we should go on a date, would you go on a date or would you respect Will?
Respect me, I wouldn't care.
Because I was going to say I would tell you to go on the date.
What would you say, Will?
I'd be so stoked.
You'd say go for
But
gold,
this isn't
bro.
about me. This
Peter
is about what
Glazer's
would you
fucking-
say? This is about what would you say?
I'd say sure, yeah.
Whoa. There's some romance blossoming.
Love's in the air.
Love is in the-
time Kyle's around.
Well, can we speak about love a little bit?
stiffy.
Can we speak?
Every time Charlotte walks in.
Can we speak about love for a bit?
so shiny and he's got no foreskin.
So, the first thing Cody said to me, for those of you, Cody's producer / graphic designer /
Studio bully.
studio bully, and Cody
/ manipulator.
/ high school popular kid.
Look, he's the Osama bin Laden. He calls the shots. You know what I mean? He won't get in the aeroplane, but he fucking tells people to do it. Is
That's
that sweet
real.
to say or not?
Fuck it.
Yeah, sweet.
Anyway, so old Cody over here, old pot stirrer,
Yeah.
old mortar and pestle over here.
What's that?
You know that like bowl with like the stick and you like crush it. Old mortar and pestle fucking comes up to me straight away. You know what the first thing he says? He says, you haven't talked about the FaceTime yet that you were meant to have with your American buddy.
Yeah.
And obviously on the pod.
No, it wasn't with a huge grin on his face.
huge grin, like he was like,
It failed. Like he was laughing. Like I want to know it failed horribly.
and
It wasn't genuine. It wasn't like, oh, how did it go, dude? It was like, oh, haven't heard about it yet, mate. Like, come on.
And look, there was no FaceTime.
Well, that's why we haven't
There
heard
was
about it.
no FaceTime. Now, Pat, why was there? I'd like for you to jump in. Why was there no FaceTime?
Oh, well, the cunt lives on the other side of the country. It's a bit difficult to tee it up for starters.
Not really, especially with American time. It's only 7 hours ahead of us.
I'm going to say... I don't want to be savage, but maybe he didn't reply for a while and it just didn't work out. Or you got distracted with another guy. Because you've been hoeing around lately.
Both are incorrect. I asked him, I said, we should FaceTime tonight. He said, I'm really tired. And then I never asked again.
But it was the morning for him.
No, it was the morning for me.
Okay.
Anyway, so, yep. I think I've lost him. I think it's over. He was...
Fuck, that didn't take long, did it?
I really felt so. I felt, honestly, every time he'd text me, like I got giddy. Like, seriously.
Wait,
like
so have you spoke to him
butterflies.
since?
Yeah, we're still talking. But apparently he's also 80% more into girls and 20% into guys.
Oh, well, that's just fucked, bro. He's pretty much just experimenting.
Yeah. And he moves away from LA tomorrow. He moves 9 hours away. So even
I
when
think
I
you
go
just
to LA,
cut
I'm
your
not going to
losses,
see
eh?
him.
But to be fair, FaceTime's pretty intense. Like, yeah, that's not all doom and gloom. Like, for him to be like, no for the FaceTime, like, it's a pretty intense thing to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%. I need to keep remembering that people aren't as
They're
autistic as me.
No, because I'm the same. I'm with you on that, but, like, people aren't like that.
Anyway, so do we want to
He might be a little bit awkward. You know what I mean? Like, you never know.
So anyway, I'm going to continue, if you don't mind me regaling a few gay stories, regaling some events.
Re-railing.
Well, no, none of that. I'll tell you what. Here's another thing that happened. So people say to me, you need to get off the apps and you need to meet people naturally. And when a straight tells me that, I want to punch them in the head.
I think that's a bullion, eh?
I think it's a bullion. I think you don't understand what it's like. It's so different, yada, yada, yada.
Especially with Hinge, the dating app to be deleted.
Pat gets me. But I went to my very good friend Jess's show. And before that, we went and we were filming like a sketch before her thing. And there was a really cute camera operator. And I went, holy fuck. We were chatting and I went, oh my God, like I found my next boyfriend.
My next boyfriend, like you've had heaps.
My next one after the one I've already had. And I was like, this is huge. So we're flirting, we're chatting, blah, blah. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is awesome.
Butterflies?
Yeah, I was so excited and we were just like laughing, blah, blah. Anyway, Jess was doing a take and I text on my phone in notes, what's your Instagram?
Ooh.
And I hand it to him. And he
That's
takes
fucking
it.
like a bit of Wet Dreams J. Cole kind of vibe, you know?
And he puts in his Insta. And when he gives it back to me, I saw that the Instagram was like a studio name.
Ooh. Oh, no.
So I went, oh, fuck.
Oh,
He's given me the Instagram for the people that are filming this thing. Like, he's a part of, like, a community. He's a part of a company, and he's given me their Insta.
He thinks you're just looking for work.
Yeah. So I go, fuck. So I put the Instagram in, and it's his Insta.
Oh, okay.
It's just he's got like a more like personal kind of Insta.
Okay.
Thank gosh. But I was like, oh, a lot of professional like photography Insta stuff. And then I realize he has another Insta, which is private.
Did you follow it?
No. I've only got this one Insta. And the more we chatted, the more I was like...
So you're chatting through the business one?
No, we haven't chatted on there.
Oh, okay.
Because we're still talking in person. And I'm like, the more I'm chatting to him, I'm like, I feel like he's not actually gay. He's like an awkward straight. And if I could actually read a text from my very good friend who is gay, he said this to me. Awkward straight guys sometimes give gay though. It's a wild world out there. Fully respect your ambition with that anxious twink. That's what he said. Anyway, we're chatting. And I'm thinking, oh, I don't think he's actually gay. Damn it. But then he messages me at 1 a.m. that morning on Insta. And I'm excited now. I'm like, oh my gosh. And he was like, oh, I would love to see your short when it's done. And I was like, oh, cool. We haven't texted since. Can I tell you that's not the end? There's another story.
Can I tell you it's, hey, come over to my house, watch the short in my fucking bed in our undies, bro.
Yuck. That's actually great, though.
Well, what do you mean? Like, come watch the short. Perfect. Come over to my house and watch it, lad.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think he's straight.
Well, then test the boundaries.
But let me tell you something else that happened. On Monday, 2 days ago, I went to, I was in a short film, which is why we had to push the pod.
Yeah.
I acted in a short. It was really fun, written by my friend Jack. And I met this guy there. He was a photographer on the set. And as soon as we locked eyes, I felt the biggest spark I've ever felt since the last guy on Jess's set.
Since the night before.
Since the night before. And I felt such a spark, like it shot through me. And I was paralyzed with love. What's so fucking funny, Kyle?
No, I'm with Kyle on this.
No. What's funny?
It is
I
comedic
think
at
this
this
is
point.
going to be the saddest episode ever.
Yeah, it is a.
This could have a happy ending.
How
So,
much it costs you?
so the whole shoot, I swear to God, it's a shoot. There was a lot of sitting around in that shoot, which was fine because the crew and everyone was so amazing and I was having fun. but me and him chatting and flirting, like literally it was like across the room, I'd like give him a look and he'd give me a smile and I'd smile at him back. I was like, felt so warm.
Fucking hell, it's a modern day Romeo and fucking Juliet.
So we were chatting. Ed, who was on the set as well, we were chatting. He was like, oh yeah, I think like, you know, I was like, Ed, how's it feel to be the only gay? And we laughed. And I thought this guy was like, quite like the last guy, I was like, oh, he might not be gay. But this guy, that never crossed my mind. Not that he was extremely flamboyant and like stereotypically gay, but I just got such a vibe from him. You know what I mean?
Just gay vibes.
I just felt the energy. Yeah, I felt like the energy I was giving was being reciprocated. Anyway, off he leaves. I grabbed his Insta. He gave me his actual fucking Instagram. And I sent him a text to start with. It was something about like he had to leave early, and I was saying when we wrap, I was going to swim 6 laps of the pool underwater. And I said, can't believe you're going to miss the laps. And he said, oh yeah, me too. Haha, how did you go? And I said, pretty great. Still doing them as I'm texting. Quite a funny joke. And I said,
this is sad. This is fucking heavy.
and then I said,
this is actually, I don't know. I feel fucked.
and then I said,
This is sad, eh?
and then I said, also,
Are you
I
gay?
can't even look at Kyle. I can't look at Kyle. I said also, stop. I thought you were really cute.
Oh.
I would love to take you out for a drink if you'd be keen. And he said, I'm so sorry I'm not into guys. So that was rejection 2 in the space of 36 hours. And Kyle's laughing at me.
Oh, I don't know what to say, dude. Like, I do feel for you in those scenarios being gay. Because how are you meant to tell who's gay and not? You know what I mean?
It didn't bother me, but I was like,
no, but it is
gagged.
annoying that you get this kind of excitement, and in the back of your mind, you have to second guess, oh, I wonder if he's gay or not, or if he's just a nice guy. You know what I mean?
No, this one, when I was sitting there, when we smiled, there was one smile we gave each other, and I literally, you know, my mind flashed.
Kids and
to like
everything.
8 months' time, we're all just like having like a couple's like game night at mine.
Yeah, that's how I do feel for you there. Be fucked being gay for that reason.
Fuck being gay for a lot of things, bro. You have to put shit in your ass.
What? Everyone's got shit in their ass.
No, you have to put stuff in your ass, like cocks and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty fucked. I don't know. I just don't think you do yourself favors. I don't know what
am I meant to do
I
there,
don't know. I don't know because I would love to be a fly on the wall. I'm not saying I'm some fucking relationship expert, but it just can't fail this many times, can it?
No, it can. Because here's the thing.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a bit ridiculous, bruh.
Well, no, but I'm trying my best. And these were 2 natural meets. Do you know what I mean?
Fuck natural.
Well, yeah, well, I'm on fucking Hinge and that that I've set to Melbourne because I'm out of people in Sydney.
I don't know, man.
No, I've done it, bro. That was it. That was it. It was, you meet them, you get on really well.
Well, the cunt likes vagina, lad. There's nothing there.
Yeah, but originally, I didn't know that.
And the other cunt likes 20% dick and 80% vag.
And I don't know about the other guy because I didn't even bother asking now.
I could be so fucked. Maybe you go on speed dating.
No. And then I had one of the hottest people ever hit me up the other night. And it was 1:40 in the morning. And I said, wish you'd texted me a bit earlier. I would have come over. And then he left me unopened.
Bear in mind, this
Full
guy
on
lived
10.
2 minutes from Will's house.
2 minutes.
You should have just gone.
10 out of 10.
You should have just gone.
I know. But that doesn't satisfy me, bro. The physical shit. I'm not satisfied by that.
Well, you said to me before the podcast you wish you went and saw him.
Yeah, I regretted not going. But it's different. I'm not like, why didn't I go? I'm more like, after I said no, I was like, oh, maybe I should have gone. But then I went to bed happy and I woke up happy. Doesn't linger on my mind.
His dick could have lingered in your fucking mouth, but...
Bro, fucking oath. Fucking oath.
I don't know, bro. Maybe just like... It'd be hard for gays, sorry.
I think I'll have a boyfriend by the time we go to Lost. Prediction.
No,
I've dived
don't do this because that's when you force yourself, and that's what happened with your last
I'm not
relationship.
Gonna force.
This is what you did last time, bruh.
No, I didn't.
You can't set a time frame of when you're going to have a boyfriend because then subconsciously you want to meet that.
No, I don't. I
And
don't
he's
give a
gonna-
shit. I'm just saying.
This is what you said last time, bruh.
I'm just throwing it out there for a bit of fun.
Bit of fucking fun.
Can I not do that?
I think you need a companion. This is what you always say, you want a companion, and I've said this before, but you're a bit too picky for just a companion. Like, I get for a boyfriend, yes, everything should be perfect, and not perfect, but like you want to tick all the boxes. But for someone just to hang out with and, you know, watch a movie with and cuddle and suck off every now and again, you want. No, what's funny about two men doing that, Kyle?
Kyle, what's funny about two men sucking each other off?
No, there's nothing. You just put it in. It was jarring. You put it in at a.
You did. I'm with
At a
Kyle.
weird place.
It's just because it's a natural thing. It should be normalized, two men sucking each other's penises.
Jesus crumbs.
Why are you laughing?
No, I'm not.
Anyway, I think you should maybe be out for a companion. Just have a couple boxes not ticked, and that's okay. You know, you're not going to marry them. You don't have to love them, but you can enjoy their company without them not being the perfect person for you. You know what I mean? I think that's what you have to do.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
My thing that I want to say is I agree with you 100%. What you're saying is correct. But if I'm giving my time to someone, I have to want to be around them.
You do, but that doesn't mean you have to want to date them and go out with them.
I know.
It's like, do you know how many people are friends with benefits in this world who are like, they're not going to go out, but they get along enough to hang out and enjoy each other's company so it's not as lonely or whatever.
But for me, I've actually cut. I am being a lot more open, just not on a personality side. Like looks-wise, I'm being a lot more open.
And I think maybe you got to be transparent from the get-go of like, this is what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? Because then you get stuck down these traps of people who would just want sex and you don't really want that. You know what I mean? And then maybe you second guess yourself, like, oh, maybe I should have gone, maybe I shouldn't. When it's like, well, you don't want that. That's not you. So maybe from the get-go,
but I know I
just be
didn't
like,
want that.
I'm just
hookup, I
looking
know
for
I didn't
something.
want.
You know, when you first start speaking to someone, just be like off the rip. Just be like, hey, this is what I'm kind of looking for. I just
Real.
want to say that.
No, but that hookup.
You know what I mean?
That was not a should I go, should I not. I knew what that was, and the only reason I was like, should I go, should I not, is like, can I be bothered to at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
be intimate with someone? Probably not, to be honest.
Yeah.
The bloke didn't say a word to me. It was an actual wordless conversation.
Yeah.
One of the first ever wordless convos.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. That's what I think. Just be a bit more open from the get-go, maybe.
So, Pat, let's
This
talk
is
about
what I
your
want.
trip to Melbourne. That's happening this weekend. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good.
You're off to a camp.
Yeah, it's a camp. I don't actually know a lot about it, so I'll probably talk more about it when I get back. All I know is I'm flying to Melbourne and getting on a bus and going to some camp for like the youth. Yeah, that's all I really know.
Would you do that?
But I'll
Carl?
keep you posted when.
Yeah, I'd do it. What's it called?
I think it's called 1,000 Faces or 1,000 Smiles. 1,000
Fuck me, there
Faces
better not
camp
be
or
1,000 fucking smiles. That'd
Is
be
it like
horrific.
school or like?
No. It's like they're teenagers. I actually don't know a lot. They just reached out and said, would you like to come? And I said yes.
You know what's crazy?
I don't know a lot about
For
it.
me personally, I would have just figured out what they do. Because what if you get there and they're like, hey, Pat, thank you so much for coming. You're like, I'm so excited. It's like, yeah. So, here's your baseball bat. What? And you just go crack a few heads.
Yeah, well, it's not going to
And
be
they want
that.
you to, and it's 1,000 smiles because it's like, you're just bashing them. You know, like, what if that's what fucking happens, bro?
Well, then that's an L for me.
And you got to do it because you're
I'd
down
run.
there. Do you have any reservations? Are you nervous at all? Like,
Yeah, I am nervous, obviously. Yeah, of course. But I think it's exciting.
I think you'll be a great fit for it.
Yeah, I think so too. That's
Um,
good.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. I guess I'm just excited I'm finishing my tour. It's the last time I'll ever do my shows.
Like
I
these
just have to
particular
write another
shows.
show again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
How long does it take you to write a new show?
Well, I swear to God, the show I did that you saw
Yeah, I know you wrote that pretty quick.
was like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Or like 40 minutes of like sitting down and working on it, and then maybe like an hour or two of like being on stage practicing it. I swear to God, it just kind of all just happens.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Well, it was a good
I don't
show.
know how to explain it.
It
It
was
was
a
so
really good
fun.
show.
Newcastle was still the best.
Yeah.
Newcastle ripped head.
Yeah, Newcastle did rip and tear. Newcastle was a fucking great show.
Newcastle was fun. I want to talk about Blake Lively because I find this interesting.
Yeah.
So she is in a film that's called It Ends With Us.
Yeah.
And it's based on a book. Now, do you know anything about the drama surrounding it?
I think you've told me about it. Can you just kind of fact check this as we go along, please, Kyle? Because I just want to make sure we're getting this all right because it is pretty fucking intense.
So essentially, It Ends With Us. And Kyle, if I say anything bullshit or wrong, just interject.
Yeah.
But essentially, It Ends With Us is a book about the main themes. Obviously, the title kind of also alludes to this. It Ends With Us. Domestic violence is the major theme of this film and the book in particular. Now, what happened was the director, Justin Baldoni, who also stars in the film, he came on board and his goal was to create a film that told this very telling story of domestic violence. And it's a triumph of, overcoming it and, combating it and all sorts. Now, what happened then is there was 2 cuts of the film. So the director, Justin, cut the film, edited it, was really happy with it. Then Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, who were attached as producers as well, they came in and without telling him, edited the film behind his back and kind of created a more, they kind of sidelined the domestic violence themes in a more kind of to create more of like that romantic kind of fun vibe, I guess, or in a way to just kind of make the film more palatable for audiences.
Yeah. Less of a message type vibe.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, where Blake is finding herself in a lot of hot water is because the way she's promoting the film is like insane. Like, this is a domestic violence film. Oh, it's meant to be. And she literally, like, there was this one moment where she's like, grab your friends, get your florals, and come for it. Like, come to the movie. Like, grab your friends, grab your popcorn, and come sit down and watch the movie. As if it's like this kind of
happy
like,
movie.
bruh, you're telling, like, this is insane. Like, and then there was things about her hair care. Now, I don't know any details about that, but there was something, I think, potentially about her promoting her hair products in the film or during the press of the film. She was promoting her company.
Okay.
Which is kind of crazy.
Well, if you're the
Is that
producer,
correct?
that's sweet.
Yeah, I
isn't
think
it?
as well, and Ryan Reynolds' like gin company as well. They were promoting those in the movie.
So they're
I
kind
reckon
of
that's sweet.
no, because
If you're the producer, just throw your shit in there. But it's a bit fucked. You went behind the director's back and cut. I just don't see how that's possible. Like, in the world of Hollywood, how can they just go get a different release and just be like, behind his back, release that to all the cinemas?
Happens all
like,
the
how does that
time.
make sense?
happens all the time. That's
Surely
what
the
happens.
director I don't know the hierarchy.
Producers
of
are
movies.
above director. They're in charge.
Well, then at the end of the day, they kind of have the final say. Like, I'm not taking away from the fact. Take away its domestic violence, everything on that. Just the fact that they get to have the final cut, do they not, of what movie
It
they
would
want?
be like after we. It would be like us doing this episode of a podcast, and then we sit down with Tom and Eddie, and we're like, "Oh, we really loved this and this, and this would be really funny." And they went, "100%, boys." And then we listen to the episode a day later, and they've cut all our shit and they've reworded what we've said, and we're just kind of like, "What the fuck? Like, this isn't what we agreed on." Like, sure, like they could do that. if they
Yeah,
wanted to, but it's still pretty
that's a
fucked.
Great analogy.
But also, I don't
Top
think it's.
analogy,
I
Will.
also don't think it's fair enough in a film with such heavy subject matter to be finding ways to promote your own brand to make money off of this topic is not. fair enough.
I think if it's just, bro, there's brand placement in every film.
No, but
Like, every single
do you
film
not
has
see
brand
how it could be a
placement.
bit icky? Like if you were to make,
I
imagine,
think you just take your, because it's not like if it's just he's fucking, they're sitting at a bar and his bottle of gin's there, or she's having a shower and
no,
her product's there.
I think it's a little.
I think there's brand placement in every single film. They sell brand placements.
How would
to
you
companies.
feel? But imagine
I don't
like,
think there's anything wrong with that, as long as it's not deterring from.
but that is it is like
thing.
that's the whole thing is that it completely.
How enforcing could a hair product be in a film? too?
I've not seen the movie, so I don't know.
I'm gonna go see it, so I'll see.
But to me, like it would be like if you made a film about something you're passionate about, mental health, And then imagine I came in and went, oh, in this scene, could we actually put a link into my tickets for my tour? You'd be like, bruh, this is not the time and the place
that's
to promote
different,
your tour.
but-
No, it's not. It's the same thing. They're coming
You're
in
not
and
just
going...
gonna have a fucking link pop up in my movie.
No,
you cunt.
but if
you
I'm
could
like,
have your
can we
fucking-
get them to say a line about my tour? You know
No,
what I mean?
but brand movies sell brand placements every movie. Like that's a thing. That's
No, I know.
That's the way
but
they make money.
It's just, I still find it weird, like, in such heavy subject matter.
I don't find if it's just subtly at the back. I don't find that weird at all. Personally,
I don't know
we
if
don't
it's
know.
subtly in the back. We don't know.
but that's how I'd assume. When I think of brand placement, that's what I think.
I just think it's weird at all to try and profit your company off of a film that deals with this subject matter. I think.
But
it's
do you know
really
how much
weird.
they're going to be profiting off the movie anyway? Like it's the film
No,
industry.
I
bro.
know,
Like,
but
it's not like they've made this film and it's like all the money, all the proceeds are going to domestic violence charity. They'd be making fucking millions off this movie anyway, bro. You think they really give a fuck? They're doing it for money
the director
anyway.
does. Like, that's why he's wanted to make this film, was to tell this story. That's why he wanted to
Yeah,
tell
it's heavy
this
for the
story.
director, 100%.
Like, so I think it's just like a bit weird, like coming in, like Ryan Reynolds coming in to a film that he didn't really have much to do with, rewriting some of it, and then putting his gin company in is very weird to me. Especially when you're dealing with like such intense subject matter and being like,
I
have
think
your
it's weird that
friends
he's done
come,
it again.
come,
Yeah, that's all weird.
like-
I don't think the brand placement is weird, but again, I haven't seen it. I'm going to go see it. I think it's really sad for the director, but also because I've heard, like, every time someone mentions the movie to me, they say, oh, it's about domestic violence. So, like, obviously that was the big push. And they've kind of steered away from it is a bit weird.
Well, to
that is,
be
all that's
promoting it
fucking
in that weird
Yeah.
way is kind of...
That's
and
all
especially
fucking weird.
if like anyone had been through something like that, experienced that, and then you go to watch this movie that you think like, look, again, I've not
But
seen it.
I still think it does have quite a bit of.
Oh, no,
I
of
still
course
think
it
the main
does.
story because
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of TikToks about.
How confronting it is.
Yeah, like
Yeah. I
it's
just
hard
think
for us to say having not seen it, but if they've gone behind their back and changed it, all, it's just a bit
not so
heavy.
much the movie. I mean, just so much if you're seeing press about it and you're seeing, you know, someone kind of smiling and like, yeah, it's a, you know, it's a fun, bring
Yeah,
your
yeah, that's
girlfriends.
weird
You'd be
saying
like,
it
what
like
the
that.
fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what?
That's weird saying
I thought
it.
it was meant to be this.
promoting it like it's a happy film to like
Yeah.
have a nice day out.
Well, I found something out that was fucking hilarious. I was speaking to my friend Maddie, who was on the short that I did. She directed it.
Maddie Shurston.
Maddie Purdy. She's a really great director, and she has a kid. She has a baby. And I was like, oh, have you seen the new Alien yet? And she was like, no, I haven't. I'm going to Mums and Bubs. I'm going to a Mums and Bubs
off.
screening of it on the weekend. And I started laughing. I was like, ha. And I genuinely thought, because she's so funny, I just thought
Yeah.
that was like a joke of hers. And she was like, what? I was like, that was a funny joke. She was like, no, like I'm going to a Mums and Bubs screening of Alien Romulus on like Saturday
How
morning.
old's her baby?
A few months old.
Oh yeah, so she just wouldn't
6
have a clue.
months. And I was like, are you like, I was shocked.
That's
I was like,
quite funny.
are you actually serious? And she was like, yeah, they do screenings of like every movie, but like Mums and Bubs. So I just love the idea of like babies getting wheeled in and then just watching
Yeah.
like the most horrific horror. Like,
Yeah,
you could
well,
ever
I would
see.
assuming they'd be young enough to not have a clue what the fuck was
But that
going on.
movie is so loud and it's just so
Yeah.
intense.
But
Obviously,
I'm
the
sure
babies
they
would have no
set it.
idea.
They'd probably set. It would obviously be accommodated to that.
Well, they do. Apparently, it's like, I don't know if they
it
get
wouldn't be as
headphones.
loud as when you say the babies probably have headphone. Like they'd all set it up.
Yeah, they set it up. So
It's fucking funny, but
that's awesome.
like I know Mums and Bubs is thing, but for the movies, it's hilarious.
For a horror film, like imagine Mums and Bubs of Saw 11.
Goated. When the fuck Saw 11 come out?
It was. Can I tell you something that'll make you really upset? It was meant to be
This year.
not only this year. It was meant to be about 6 weeks away, sometime in
Ooh.
September.
What happened?
And now it's next September.
That just pisses me off when cunts do that.
But you know what? Everything happens for a reason because you're in your anti-cinema era. You may not have even wanted to go to the cinemas to see it by the time it
I
comes out.
was in my fucking. I did 3 movies in a week, cunt.
Mm.
And I realised that it just reminded me why the fuck I don't go to the movies.
Mm.
They're boring as anything.
Valid.
Too much time to sit there and think in my own head.
Oh, but you're watching a movie.
Yeah, but I still get distracted.
Real
It's
talk.
fucking boring.
Yeah.
Anyway, I am going to go see It Ends With Us. I'm going to go see that next week, I think.
I think it's still like you're still going to walk out of
Apparently
it
it's still a
quite
really good
confronted.
movie. Yeah, but still a big... yeah.
It's
I think
mainly
it will
just
be.
the press and the after of a mass of
The way
the
they've
film.
promoted it as
That's
in like
been
it's
the-
A nice rom-com kind of vibe,
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you know how I fucking like it.
Yeah.
I think I could have a very different opinion on what I just said after I watch it. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
About like the brand placement and everything.
Well, I don't think it's going to be that egregious where it's like, you know, she's not going to be like crying and then someone comes in and is like, have a drink of aviation gin. And she smiles at the camera and...
I thought Blake and fucking Adam were... What's his name? Ryan. Were like Hollywood's finest, you know what I mean? I didn't think they were little sneeving snakes.
Well, that's why it's always so awesome.
But then there's two sides to every story as well. You know?
I mean, I'd be interested to hear their side.
Yeah, I would be too. I'm not defending them, I'm just saying.
Yeah. But I think, because then did you see there was this interview that Blake, like, that re-emerged of Blake, like, kind of having a go at this woman?
I've got no idea about any of this. I'm not across this stuff.
Well, this lady was, like, interviewing her maybe, like, 8 years ago. Or I don't know how many years ago, a few years ago. And she was like, oh, Blake, congrats on your little bump. Because she was pregnant. And then she goes back to the girl, yeah, well, congrats on your bump. How about that? And I was like, oh, it was really tense. And then, like, throughout the interview, like, Blake just, like, kind of, like, wasn't even looking at the girl and was just kind of, like, they were, like, kind of ganging up on this interviewer.
I want to look this up. Because I just find this shit hard to believe, eh?
Just go Blake Lively bump.
Blake Lively.
Bump interview.
Congrats on your little bump.
Oh, no, decent.
And then if you skip forward.
You've got two nice ones. And these wearing like white and cream.
No, that was not a Will Gibb fucking exaggeration. She said it.
Yeah. It's pretty like, whoa. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. I was having a thought in my head the other day. Who make the biggest kind of like buff heads when it comes to sporting people? And I think like NRL players...
Define a buff head, because like, buff head is...
Is what?
Buff head is like what you call a kid, like you're a buff head.
Oh yeah, I thought buff head's just like I don't know, mate. Like, yeah, like...
Oh, my dad used to call me a buff head, so it's...
Yeah. Well, it's just like the biggest like, kind of like dummy.
Oh, it'd be NRL.
But you know what? I've been looking at a lot of footballer interviews, and I think footballers are up there with some like crazy like...
It's just the characters in each.
It's hilarious. So in the Bundesliga, which is the German league, when a player signs for a club, they need to do an hour-long press conference, and they chat to all the fans, they chat to them, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this one guy recently signed, he's like 22 years old, and he signs for Bayern Munich, and they're going, are you excited to join the club? And he just goes, oh, yeah. And then people are waiting. He doesn't say anything else. And the guy goes, oh, okay. Do you think it will be different to football in the Premier League? And he goes, yeah, it'll be, I don't know.
And then, not media trained, obviously.
And then it went for a minute and a half or 3 minutes or something. And then all the Germans were like, we don't even know what to say to this bloke anymore. And he just walked off. It's so funny.
Didn't give a fuck.
Fuck no, because then you see other interviews and they're like, talk us through the goal. And he's like, I kicked it and it went in the net.
What a funny guy.
And they're like, no, but like what happened before the goal? Oh, I don't know. I wasn't watching. I just got the ball and kicked it. And are you happy? Yeah. All right, well, thank you very much. Okay, can I leave now? Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
So funny.
Is he just a mong, or he just?
But does he do
it because he just hates the media, or he's just like?
I think he's just like, I don't fucking know what the fuck I do. Yeah. But that's kind of funny because I look at like what's it called, like NRL players. They're quite good at like the interviews. I feel like they're very like passionate about it. They're very like, yeah, obviously, it was 3 points in the bin. The boys, we didn't mean to make that mistake, make the fouls, but we need to go again.
Yeah, it's very...
What do you think the top
A lot of it's quite generic.
What's the most top three said lines
like
in
credit to the boys?
Sporting interview. Like, we go again? Something like that, like we got to go again next week?
Yeah, something like that. Full credit to the boys.
Yeah, credit to the team, credit to the boys.
And then like...
Fans were amazing tonight. Something like that. Like, obviously, the fan support.
Or we dug deep. Or they say, yeah, we had to dig deep there for a little while.
Full credit to the opposition.
Yeah.
Credit to the opposition.
It's just fantastic. It is very generic. But they always let like F-bombs and shit slip. You know what I mean? Which is funny, hilarious.
The worst slip-up of all time is the footballer that goes, I want to thank my wife and my girlfriend. Sorry, I mean just my wife. I love you so much, baby. Have you seen that?
Oh, you showed me
bro.
What a funny
That
cunt.
is heavy.
Yeah. Oh, it's fucked.
And he chuckles and he's just like, you can just see, you know, when
You
someone
just
slips up and
know.
they're just like, I'm fucked.
He's fucking taking
You just
the
know,
L,
bro. That's so funny. Yeah, that was quite funny. But and then you look at like wankery actors do it as well, like with interviews. They're very like, obviously the character for me was so important. I can never take that shit seriously. I'm like, bro, it was just you in front of a camera, to be honest.
Oh, when cunts do this.
Yeah.
I love to watch interviews like that. But some people are really... I love watching Matthew McConaughey interviews. He's a sick cunt, I reckon.
He's so scuffed.
He's a fucking...
Actually, you know what? I want to know. Give me 3 men you'd fuck.
What?
Give me 3 men that you would have sex with.
Well, I wouldn't fuck any man. That's
I
what I'm
wouldn't.
saying.
I wouldn't fuck any woman. But I'm saying,
So what's the question?
if there were 3 girls that I had to have sex with, who would I pick?
Oh.
If the 3, I can tell
Well, like,
you.
who do I find attractive as a man?
No, who would you have sex with?
Well, it's hard to say who you'd have sex with because there's no sexual attraction. You need sexual attraction to want to have sex with someone.
But you, okay, so
I can
this is
say
very,
some people
this
I
is
would
very
find... No, it's not very
guys.
straight. I hate when you do this. You try to make it out like these like straight men are fucking weird
No,
for
not
not wanting
straight
to
men.
fuck other men.
This is very
I don't
toxic.
have... It's not toxic at all. I don't have sexual attraction to men.
I know that.
So it's hard to say
it's
who
a
I would fuck.
lighthearted question
Yeah,
to just be like,
who I find attractive.
no, who would you fuck?
Well, it's hard to say because you need... personally, for me, I need to be sexually attracted to someone to
I
fuck
agree.
them.
I also need to be sexually attracted to fuck
So
someone.
I can't answer the question, but
No,
I can say
because
who I would find very attractive as a male.
because I can tell you that there are women out there that
And that's
I'm not
good for
attracted
you,
to.
lad. But
No.
for me personally, I
If
think
I could
it's
just
different
finish
for
my
me.
thought, what I'm saying is, there's not a single woman on this earth that I would find sexually that I'd be sexually attracted to. But it still doesn't mean that I can't say, well, if there were 3 women I would have sex with, it would be these 3.
Okay, you can say that, but I personally am saying I don't think I could say that because finding someone good looking, I think, is different to sexual attraction in a different way.
Most mates I'll ask that to will just give me 3 names.
Well, that's good for them, lad. Like, good on them.
But why is it so difficult for you to just give 3
Because
names?
I'm not sexually... Because for me, I need to be sexually
I know,
attracted
but
to
bro,
someone.
I'm not saying...
So that's what I'm saying.
If you went,
So I'm
Ryan
saying-
Reynolds,
I'm
I went,
giving you
whoa,
my
you fuck
answer.
Ryan Reynolds.
What? I wouldn't fuck Ryan Reynolds, no. I think like I'm going to say people who males I'd find attractive. Yeah, that's what I'll say.
But like, there's so many males that you'd find attractive.
Yeah, and if I was gay, there'd be so many males I'd fuck too, I'm sure. You know what I mean?
It's just such an
Oh,
interesting...
my mates would fucking answer it. Well, go fucking ask them, cunt.
Okay, I'll ask Willie right now, who's
Fucking
had his
hell.
headphones on and hasn't heard this whole conversation. I want to see how he reacts to that.
But it's not a competition. You can't compare me to other people and shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's not. I'm not going to cave because fucking more people can answer it. It's my opinion on it. I
Kyle?
don't give a fuck. Ask Willie. I actually want to know his answer. He'd have good answers.
Willie, could you please come into frame? I have a question for you. And I'm going to ask it the same way I asked Pat.
It's pretty fucking hot and horny, yeah. It always is
Who
with
are the
us.
3 guys, who are the 3 men, if you had to, that you would have sex with in the world?
Easy, dude. Jason Momoa.
Who?
Wow.
Oh, is that? Yeah, I know
Aquaman,
him.
dude.
Yeah, I
Have
know
you seen
him.
that coming?
Yeah, I know him.
Shut the gates, brother. Dude, Brad Pitt. You can't go past Brad Pitt. There's a fucking... Have you seen the GQ of him and George Clooney the other day?
Yes, I have. That's sexy.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like, as a straight man, I can even look at that and go, damn, dude. That guy is fucking...
Yeah, so you can look at him and be and think he's attractive. Absolutely, I
If
agree.
you can imagine if you were of the,
Opposite
Yes.
sexuality.
sexual interest, you'd be
Yeah.
like, fucking oath, dude, this guy's a snap. And probably a bit of Tom Hardy.
Okay, nice. That's a good thing. See, Pat just refuses to answer.
No, I didn't. I said, okay. See, this is what pisses me off about
Felix,
Will.
No, Felix
He
is on my
fucking
side.
lies.
No. Felix, are you not on my side there? Pat's refused to answer.
I didn't refuse to answer. I said it's hard to
Here we
say
go.
because I
No,
need to be
Felix?
sexually attracted to someone.
Felix, did Pat refuse to answer the question?
Special mention would also be Chris Hemsworth. You can't go past that.
Real.
Oh yeah. He's a good.
Because I said, Pat, who are 3 guys you fuck? And he said, I wouldn't answer that, but I'll tell you 3 guys I'd find attractive. Meaning, you
I
wouldn't
said
answer
it's hard.
the question.
I know. I said it's hard because
How hard is it?
Price. The name of a price has been thrown out.
what
You
for me
would.
to get fucked, or for me to
you
fuck
have
a
sex
bloke.
with one of those 3 guys. And you're single and all that.
Probably not. It's just not my thing. You know what I mean?
$1 billion.
Because that's. I don't think I'll do it.
I just find that unbelievably ridiculous inside of Felix.
I don't know.
That's insane, bruh. $1 billion to fuck any guy. Like, you're not taking it in the bum.
Yeah, I don't know.
Receiving would be even less. You can just lie there and shut your eyes. I just find it interesting you won't answer that question. I just think it's like an easy question. My 3 girls, and I'd love to get the straights like kind of interest on this. Number 1, Taylor Russell.
No idea who that is.
Taylor Russell. Oh,
No one knows.
Google her. Taylor Russell for me, number 1. I think Kyle will find her very attractive. And then number 2, I would say maybe Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
She's kind of got that like tomboy kind of coolness about her. And then my number 3 would be maybe like Zoe Kravitz.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah, yeah, I'm getting some good support there.
I don't know who Zoe Kravitz is.
But yeah, that would be my 3.
Okay.
You don't have a 3 guys?
I'm trying to think now.
Like, come on, bruh. It's just like, this is like, we're not in, can I say this? We're not in high school and you won't get bullied for answering. And you're not gay for answering.
No, I'm not saying, all I was saying was, it's hard to, because I need to be sexually attracted and I don't know what I would be if I was gay. But like I said to you, I would fucking tell you guys I find attractive. Yeah.
Because how about Troye Sivan in drag? Like, I feel like a lot of straight guys, when that video came out, would be like, I'd fuck that.
No, I fucking hate drag. It's I hate.
God.
No, what?
My
You already know this. You already know that.
What?
Like, I respect. No, I don't hate people who do it or the action. I just hate people with I'm not like girls with heaps of makeup. I just find so unattractive, which is what drag is. You know what I mean?
Well, drag's a lot more than that, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, but like sexually, if you look at a drag queen, they've got a lot of makeup on, so I wouldn't want to fuck that. True.
No, a lot of times, sometimes they don't have that much makeup.
Oh, the only
And
drag
Adelaide,
I really know.
what about
is,
the one drag queen in Adelaide?
He was fucking hot. Or he was fucking hot.
Like you,
But the only kind of drag I've seen is RuPaul, and they do go over the top with it. Like,
yes,
you know.
But can I say, in Adelaide, we saw a drag queen, and Pat said,
I was
like, I'm staying back. We were like, we're leaving.
She was fucking hot.
We were like leaving, and Pat said, I want to stay and wait to see if she comes back out. You wanted to wait.
Yeah, I wanted to watch her show again.
And I was like, would you smash it? You go, fucking oath, bro. Put her in doggy, bro. No, you said I'd tape her balls to her chest, bro, and just run her doggy,
to
bro.
her chest?
Yeah, or to her stomach and run her doggy.
Her balls to her chest.
Like, I'd tape her balls to her stomach,
I don't remember saying
bro.
that. That is something I may have said. Anyways.
What?
I'm trying to think of like 3 guys that I like. I don't know off the top of my dome.
Because let's break this down. I think they would probably be smaller guys to emulate more of like a womany, like female.
Know.
Like Troye Sivan, again, like out of drag, just like
I reckon
skinny,
like a Gus Murray's a good looking guy. You know what I mean? So like a Gus Murray.
So you'd fuck someone with muscles.
Like a Tim Abbott's a good looking guy.
Tim Abbott's great looking. So it would be someone quite muscly.
Yeah, maybe. I just feel like...
Well built.
Yeah. I don't know. Something just feels different with a small guy. I don't know why.
That's okay. Maybe because it's like uncanny valley. It's like too similar to potentially a girl. So then it's a bit weirder. So you'd want to go the complete opposite end if you are going to delve there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Willie's brought up Jason Momoa, which would be an absolute, there'd be an obliteration.
Oh, I don't think I could handle it.
No.
No, I don't think I could handle that. Or like a...
The Rock, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels.
Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Yeah, that kind of vibe, I reckon. Not
Okay,
Triple H.
so
and
let's
Shawn
get
Michaels,
one
but-
name from you and then we'll move on.
I gave you 2 names.
Who?
Like a Gus and Tim
Okay,
kind
Gus
of vibe.
and Tim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both been guests on the show.
Yeah.
Kyle?
I don't know, eh? I don't know.
Do you get what I was coming from?
I get you, but yeah.
I want to know from you.
Like,
now.
it wasn't like I don't want to be gay. I don't give a fuck about that. You know that.
I know,
It's
but
just
it's just, like,
it's just a
a
thing.
fun, silly question.
Yeah, but it's hard to answer because you don't know who you'd be sexually attracted to. Like I said,
I know that, but I'm not sexually attracted to any
I know,
of
but
those
that's
3
you,
women.
lad. Not everyone's the same. That's what you know what I mean.
I know, and not everyone's the same. Some people.
It's like we can have different opinions on things, and that's fine. But yours isn't necessarily right. Mine's not right either.
No, but I can also laugh at your inability to come up with a.
Sure, you can laugh. I can laugh at your failed dates.
Honestly, you've got a better chance of
Sorry.
fucking any guy than I do at this fucking stage.
No, because you just don't go and do it. Just go and... but you don't want to have sex. If you wanted to have sex, you could. You know what I mean?
What about... Yeah, I don't know. Probably.
You could go on Grindr and get railed tonight if you wanted to. It's the horniest app known to man.
It's fucked up. I had to delete it after an hour. I was so scared.
Apparently, it's fucking crazy.
Can I tell you something? No one can judge me. No one can judge me here. I went to a through my message requests, and I found this messages from this like 57-year-old guy who was born in 1967. So however old he'd be, he'd be 57.
Like 55.
No, because in he'd be 60.
No, my dad was born in 1964 and he's 60 this year, I think.
I genuinely think he'd be 57 because it's 3 years away from 2027, which
he
is when
must
he'd be
be then.
60. So I actually accidentally nailed it, I think. Anyway,
You gonna nail him?
well, here's the thing where it gets a little, don't judge me, but he was this big, fat, old bloke, right?
God.
And he was just been messaging me constantly, like top or bottom, you want to get skull fucked, do you want to fuck me, like all this shit constantly. And then I was reading through the message request and I noticed something. He'd sent me a photo 113 weeks ago. And I was like, well, I got to accept the message request and open it. Because you know you can turn off read receipts on Instagram chat
Yes,
now.
I only found that out the other day.
Major, so did I. So I opened the photo.
Huge.
I opened the photo
Huge news.
and it was a dick. His cock.
dick?
Yeah. And it was actually like not a bad, like the dick
Nice
itself, I would have sucked.
If it was on someone else.
Yeah, like I was like, that's a nice dick.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? The only problem was it was surrounded by like bush and like, you know, what do you call it? Like what do you call gelatinous? No, what's that word when it's like, yeah.
Cellulite.
No. When the veins go black,
Ooh.
what's the word? Veins going black. I think it's gelatinous or like.
Fucking nearly death is what it is. Black veins. They have a veiny cock.
There's a word for. Yeah, there was a vein on there.
Was it black?
Nah.
Is it varicose?
Yes. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And, you know, it was surrounded by all that shit.
Yeah.
So it was pretty chat. But I was like, I wouldn't mind just giving it a little.
It's a little.
If it was belonging to someone else.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the episode, I guess, guys.
That's going to do it. That's going to do it.
I will
Call
be
us
back.
up with your worst date stories.
Call me back with. Yeah, call us back with birthday stories. In the Bean Spillers, we're going to do the MBTI test.
Yeah, and I'm going to talk about something about my relationship.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you in the Bean Spillers.
See yous.